hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Third down coming up.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown continues. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, And then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds his target. He has the first. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The two-point attempt is not good. That keeps the score. Oregon 37, Ohio State 14.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his fourth receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Caught quickly. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a draw to the back. He finds some space. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there. And
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The ball is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's hit just before the throw. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And a late... Just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Oregon.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how